Hi everyone! Today Himteek will be showing you how you can make a beautiful macrame coaster. Let's get started. For this tutorial you are going to need 16 number 48 hem cords measured approximately 4 feet long. Our first step is to take each of our ropes and fold them evenly in half. We're going to attach these ropes to a dowel rod or any other stick object. We will remove this at the end. We're going to attach these ropes to that object with a lark's head knot. So just take the folded end, send it over your dowel rod. You'll see this nice loop right behind where we can pull the remaining two ends through the loop and then pull it nice and tight. And just repeat this with all your other ropes. Once you have all your ropes attached to a dowel rod, we're going to tie one row of square knots. So I'm going to start here with the two ropes on the far left and tie my first square knot. To make a square knot, I'm going to take the side on the far right, cross it over the two ropes in the middle to form a loop. I'm going to take that string on the far left to go over the right, send it behind the two in the middle, and then up through the loop. And I pull that nice and tight. Now I'm going to take the side on the left to cross over the two ropes in the middle to form a loop. The side on the right goes over the left, behind the two in the middle, and up through the loop. And I pull it tight. Now I can move on to my next four ropes and repeat the same steps. Repeat this all the way across the top of your dowel rod. Once you have tied your row of square knots, we're going to move on and create a second row, this time using alternating square knots. So what this means is I'm going to leave off the two cords on the far left and then take the next four cords. So I'm using two cords from this square knot and two cords from the one next to it. And then I just tie a square knot as before. Move on to the next four ropes and tie another alternating square knot. Keep repeating this process all the way across the second row. Now create a third row of square knots, again using an alternating method. So I'm going to start with the two cords on the far left this time and then add the next two cords, just like we did on the very first row. Just keep repeating these rows of square knots all the way down your project until your coaster is the desired length. Okay, so once you are finished making your rows of square knots to the desired length, we're just going to go ahead and slide this right off of our dowel rods. Just like that. And now you can kind of pull up your lark's head knots and you'll notice you have these great loops. Now all that we're going to do is we're just going to take our scissors and cut right down the center of those loops. Now finally I'm going to trim the ends to the desired length, and this will be my fringe at the end of my coaster. So to help guide me on the length to make sure it's even, I'm just going to use a ruler and cut mine to the thickness of my ruler. Go. Our coaster is now finished. You can leave your ropes as is, or if you would like, you could tie little gathering knots or overhand knots to gather each of your ends together. If you do this, I do recommend doing it before you trim your ends so it's a little easier to work with. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.